the first thing I'm going to do is place my name at the top, and then I'm going to sign the bottom of my form. I will be performing perineal care for a male resident with brief change and hand washing. I'm going to start by applying hand sanitizer to my hands and rubbing it in until it is completely dry. Hello, Mr. Gray. How are you doing today? My name is Trisha, and I'm going to be your CNA, and I heard that you need a brief change. All right, I'm going to check your wristband. We're going to apply privacy. And I'm going to check your brakes by unlocking them and locking them back up. I'm going to go get my supplies, and I will be right back. I'm going to come grab my supplies. I'm going to get a wash basin, a chucks, a brief, a bag, a pen, gloves, soap, 6 washcloths, and 1 barrier towel on top. Hello, Mr. Gray. I am back. I'm just going to set up my supplies. I'm going to separate 2 of those over there. First thing I am going to do is open the bag so that it is easier to place the dirty brief into it. I'm then going to take the brief. I'm going to locate the front and the back. The back, you can tell it's the back because of the tabs. On the front, I'm going to put my initials, today's date, and the time in military time. All right, Mr. Gray, I'm going to go get some water and I will be right back. I'm going to come over to my sink and turn on my water so that it can start getting hot. Turn my water back. My water is now warm. I'm going to get a decent amount of water in here, but I'm not going to be filling it very high because then it gets heavy and hard to manage. I need to make sure that there's enough water to get all of those washcloths wet and to have a little bit of water left over. Hi, Mr. Gray. I am back. I'm going to take 4 of the washcloths. I have an extra washcloth. Oh no. There is my completely wet washcloths with a little extra water. Test observer, would you like to test the water? Thank you. As you can tell, I did not do all of the steps in the exact same order as I did with the other perineal care skill, and that's because it does not need to be done in exact order. It just needs to be done and done correctly. Unless the skill were to say, do this before or do this after, but this skill does not have one of those. And make sure my cart is right here. comfortable working height. I'm going to take this just down to his knees, lift this to below his abdomen. I'm going to unsecure his brief, roll it down in the middle, cover my patient, lower the blankets. Test observer, can I please get you to stand on the other side? It is up to me to move my patient, not the test observer. Mr. Gray, we're going to roll you on 3. 1, 2, and 3. Double tie. Place in the trash. My waterproof barrier, in this case I'm using a Chucks. Thank you, test observer. Mr. Gray, I'm going to lay you back. I'm going to bring the blankets to above their knee. I'm going to leave them covered while I get my first washcloth ready. I'm going to apply soap to 3 of the tabs. With the first tab prepared, I am going to lightly grasp the penis. I'm going to wash in a circular motion around the head of the penis, always making sure to work away from the urethra. I'm going to get my second tab and I'm going to wash from the head of the penis down to the base. Getting a new clean tab, I'm going to lift the penis. I'm going to wash from the head to the base and then around the scrotum. I'm now going to get a clean, non-soapy washcloth, and I'm going to rinse the head of the penis in a circular motion, always making sure to work away from the urethra. I'm going to rinse the top of the penis from the head to the base. I'm going to lift the penis and clean from the head to the base of the penis and rinse all the way around the scrotum. And take one of these and I'm going to pat dry. I'm going to cover my patient. Drop this down. Test observer, can I get you to please stand on the other side? We're going to move you onto your side on 3. 1, 2, and 3. Getting a new washcloth on one tab. Applying soap. I'm going to wash from the scrotum past the rectum. I'm going to get a new washcloth. And I'm going to rinse from the scrotum past the rectum. I'm going to grab another dry washcloth and I'm going to pat my patient dry. I'm going to take my brief. I'm going to throw this away. I'm going to take my brief, locate the front and locate the back. I'm going to open it completely up. I'm going to grab the back of it and I'm going to place it right above the gluteal cleft and hold it secure while I pass this through their legs. Tuck that bottom. All right, thank you, test observer. All right, Mr. Gray, we're gonna lay you back. I'm gonna cover my patient to above their knees. Lift the gown to below the belly button to maintain privacy. I'm going to open this up. Find my tabs. Secure the brief. Cover my patient back up. All right, Mr. Gray, here is your call light. Get this closer. I'm gonna lower your bed down. Here's your water and your call light. I'm going to gather my supplies. Put away my linen. Remove privacy. All right, Mr. Gray, let me know if you need anything else, okay? I'm going to bring my stuff over here. I'm going to pour that out. Add water to rinse. Dry my wash basin both on the inside and the outside, making sure everything is completely dry. I can then place my supplies in here. Typically I'd put it there, but for the video, I'm going to place it over here. I am going to remove my gloves using correct technique by grabbing a glove in the center. And then I'm going to get underneath to make sure that I'm not touching the dirty part of my glove. My gloves are now containing all of the bodily fluids. All right. With warm water, I'm going to get my hands wet. I'm going to get some soap, and I am going to rub the soap into my fingers, interlacing my fingers pointing down. I'm going to make sure that I am rubbing the soap into my hands for a minimum of 20 seconds. I'm going to get underneath all my nails. Individual fingers. If I had a ring, I would clean underneath the ring. I'm going to clean my wrists. I'm going to move my watch to be able to clean underneath my watch. And to make sure I've done enough time, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to rinse with my fingers pointed down, making sure I do not touch any part of the sink at any time. I'm going to let my fingers drip. I'm going to get some paper towels. Using clean paper towels, I am going to close that. I'm going to grab my supplies. I'm going to return my supplies to the area that I got it from. And because I washed my hands, I do not have to put on hand sanitizer. Task complete.